Hello. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I still haven't gotten into the antechamber. I want you guys to know that before. Why is my mouse showing? Is that game thing? Yeah, that's a game thing. Can't really do anything about that. Before I can show this. Before the stream started, I spun a wheel with just a bunch of different things on it. Let me pull that up. Like that. And you can tell that I really didn't know what to stream today, so I kind of just, threw together a list of things that I was feeling like. And then, it landed on this, so. We're doing this. I don't really have a plan. I want to complete the game. I don't know how to complete the game. I don't actually know how to progress right now. My entire thing was getting into the garage area, getting that open, and I got that open, and now I don't know where to go from here. But there is the breaker room puzzle that I need to figure out. I know that. Other than that, I know it's the bunker. I'm pretty sure the bunker puzzle. That I need to figure out for not a puzzle per se, but oh jeez. Sensitivity up a little bit, please. Thank you. Okay. That is still very bad, but that is better than it was. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave and go to the bunker area. Because there is one room here. Oh, what the? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That wasn't like that before. Okay, at least we still have this. Tool shed, trading post, or hovel. Let's try hovel. Because this is a bed. Yeah. The beds usually have things. So, my notes say a few things that I need to find. So, let me get my notes out. So my notes say that I need to find Harvey's room. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. I need to find Hartley's room, and I need to figure out the art in the chapel. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Revan, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effectively immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of our staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in future endeavors. Okay. Didn't seem suspicious. There's a dig spot there, though. Bear traps. Okay. Nothing here. That is important to know, though, that the future items of the house, or like the special rooms, are going to take, steps now instead of gems. So I don't really need gems. So any door that gives me gems is a bad idea. So let's start by going this way. Guest bedroom's a dead end. Spare room keeps going. I want to kind of go up. So Nook might be better. Yeah. Key there. Corridor, storeroom, or spare room? Corridor is better, obviously, because it is just always left unlocked. And spare room doesn't have anything in it to begin with. Parlor takes me back to the start, basically. I don't want to go towards the middle. I want to get towards the edge, so hallway is the better pick. All of these are bad. Parlor. I'm getting further north. Is this... Wait, is this... No, this is the parlor, not Harley's room. And there's no green notes. The black box contains the gems. This box and the blue box are empty. These two are vouching for each other. That's good to know. All three boxes are... You're lying! Because one of them has to contain the gems, which means both of you are telling the truth. Which means the black box contains the gems. You have the gems. Give me the gems. Didn't have to do that, but that's okay. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Either that or pantry? No, I'm gonna go bedroom, because that buys me some time. There's no green memos in here, so it's not Harley's room. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps, but that's a dead end. Den, that's just a gem. I don't need gems, but I'll take it because it takes me north. Always look around for items. It's north. Oh, it didn't take me north. Oops, I was wrong. Okay. Commissary. Items for sale. I don't have gold right now. It does take me north, but this gives me a few steps. I don't know. We'll do commissary and see what happens. I also have never been in this room, so... Day 20 and 21. Okay. Oh, red note. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Without? What? Without. Stage. Theater. Plant. Okay. I don't think that means anything. Salt shaker, compass, shovel, sledgehammer. I think we've had all of these items. Yeah. Alright, I gotta figure out what these are. Oh, this no? Effective the first week of December, payroll for the live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. Yeah, okay, so we've already read this one. That's a swan song. Okay, stage. I don't know what this is. Sage? Tea? Is that what it's telling me? Stage sage? Okay. If that's the case, let me write this down. Painting. Puzzle. I've seen similar things. Stage. Sage. Equals T? Alright. I've seen similar things to these paintings all around the building. I haven't really understood. Hold on. Yeah, we use a key here. I haven't really understood what they've been for until now. Ooh, security. Yeah, security is good here. Okay, so I want to make it... I'm looking around for items because there is a chance items spawn in here. So I need to set up use state inventory. Yeah, no, nothing. The menu, log into network, swan, so. Staff services, eternal. Okay, I don't think I needed to access the network. I think I needed to access keycard system. Keycard system settings. We want them change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm setting. Set security level. Right now we want it to be low because we have them off. But later on we can set them to be high. I actually want to take this door. Lose half your... No! Absolutely not. That is horrible. No, no, no. I'll do observatory. Thank you. Thank you for trying. Holy crap. Yeah, see, these have been everywhere. There's more here. Mine and... maybe cart and chart? I think that's what it's going for. So it's chart and cart. So that equals C. No, H. I'm stupid. Either way, you get to look through this again. This usually gives buffs. Diamond miner, okay. I know some of these are bad. I don't remember which ones. So before I continue, I'm going to actually look. +1 gold, 3 steps. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today, yep. Yep. So if it's 12... So 12 is the bad one. Got it. Okay. Kitchen or office? Ooh. Let's go office. That one's a lot more steps, but I think this is a lot more important. Oh, more of these. Stage and stag. Stage and stag. Stage and stag equals E. So far I've created the. I don't know where this goes, though. Hello? Oh. Oh, there's so much going on here. Oh. Oh, there's an office vault. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. Enter. Okay, clear. I'm gonna try it anyway. 9083. 9083. Nope. Okay. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flayed with the Queen, March of the Count. Why is March of the Count in black and not in red? That's interesting. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Huber, I suspect either could be suitable. Okay. Upgrade disk. What do we got here? Upgrade disk. Insert into a terminal. Okay. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put it in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. So levers in west and east. What though? Anyway. Run payroll. Run payroll. After running for this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant quarters and maid's chambers currently on the estate. Run payroll. Yep. Okay. Log into network. What? What do you mean incorrect password? I didn't even type one in. You know what? Hold on. Insert disk. Yep. What do we got? Boudoir. Okay. Boudoir data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the different upgrade floor plans. +3 apples. Ooh. Okay, let's be real. These two are the stars here. The 2 rerolls with 3 apples. Because the gem's not good. I think the rerolls. Because that'll give me some opportunity to actually get what I want. Still don't know what your code is. Is there any chance that it's on the network? Listen, give me a chance to at least type in a password here. Because we have security and office, and the last one's bunker. And also the laboratory. Okay. Staff services, remote, electronic mail, data transfer, plus returns. I don't think I need... No, I honestly don't think I need anything from there. Locked. Okay. That means I gotta go back to security. Oh, it didn't look. Oh, there is paintings in here. Okay. Cat and pan. Cake. What is that? Tray? I don't know what that is. I actually don't know what that is. Okay, so let me run down. Okay, we'll come back to that. That's also locked. Okay. But, oh, this one has one. Match or fire and tree? Spruce, fir. Probably fir. What is the actual spelling for fir, though? Let's be real about this. Fir tree. Fir tree. F-I-R, so it's E. Yeah, it is fire then. Fire, fir. Another E equals E. Okay. I don't think this is a staff bedroom, but I'm still gonna look around like it is. Can I open this up? I can open a lot of things up, but not... So, that's obviously a desert, and that's an and symbol. So sand, I'm assuming? An and? Sand, and it is S is the missing letter. Resume. Okay, mountain and pod? Peapod? Bean? Mountain? Mountain mount. Hill? I'm not making any connections here on that one either. And then we have, this one is mountain and peapod. Yeah, I don't know with that one. Lock and okay, that one's easy. That one's easy. Game, you made that one way too easy. Clock and lock. Meaning the answer is C. Leads to a room of color of your choice. Storeroom. Let's do secret passage, honestly. Road and rod. Road, rod. It's an A. So let's do specifically we need, I think, the bedroom. I think a bedroom would be nice right now. Aquarium. It's not what I needed. Maid's chamber. Less likely to find items lying around. There would be gold in there, but that's not good. I'm gonna go aquarium. Because at the very least, it doesn't screw me over. hold on. I'm looking. What is that? Genuinely, what is that? Like, how do you even quantify that as an object? Take factor and tie. That is clearly a tie. Is it tier? T-I-E-R? Tier? Which would make the other one... Tiger and tier. Which would be G. Okay, so wait. So it's tiger, tier. And that equals G? And then tier and tie equaling R? I'm assuming that's what it wants. Still don't know mountains and peas in a pod. Though. Still don't understand that one. Okay, so let's go back to security. Or should we go to office? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 7, 8, 9. Let's just security. Alright, oh. Laboratory. I don't think I've been in here yet. I definitely have not. Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh, no! What? This one requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Oh, okay. Effective immediate electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Okay, well, we know that's not real. Thank you for the apple. Heating and cooling curves, H2O melting point, room temperature. Okay. So they were melting water or something. Or freezing it, I should say. Typically work over at Synca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that Today was the first success on that front. And can anyone tell me this is a typical? And if so, how did you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Okay. Can I access these? Nope. Okay, how about here? Need that? Nope. So I need to get to the boiler room. It needs to come from that direction, but unfortunately, it can't come from that direction. Okay. I've already done the boiler room puzzle on a previous day. Plane! I see a plane. Pen? Oh no. Someone's drawing a moon. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah, it clearly wants me to connect those two. Because the red string. Okay, plane. And... Huh. Yeah, I got that. Okay, let me... Plane and someone drawing the moon. That's all I can deem from that for now. Can I spell check this? Why is not letting me spell check? It's telling me it's wrong. But it is not letting me spell check that. Okay. Well, unfortunately, this is a dead end. But that is still cool to know. Let's access the computer. So this is the last terminal. Terminal. Experimental house features. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue with the experiment. Alright, immediately, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. What does this mean? When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then add 3 aquariums to today's strat pool. Gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die selected randomly, and then permanently add 1 gold to your... whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. All of these are bad. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then permanently add 1 to your allowance. You want to create and activate the experimental house feature. After approval, the experimental feature will remain active for the rest of the day. Yes. No experiments found. Okay. Alright, that's not helpful, but thank you. So now we're going to go back to the aquarium. Yeah. Oh boy. Not getting anywhere. What's good about me streaming this is that I actually get a chance to sit down and, like, review the footage later. So, like, if I notice something is very wrong, gymnasium's not too bad. Allowance has been raised. Car keys. I don't need the car, but thank you. Bird and boat. Crow and... Oh, crow and row. Crow and row. Okay. Crow and row. That's another C. C. I don't have anything specific yet. Yeah, sure. Allowance has been raised. Cool. I don't know what that does. I haven't actually gotten money yet. I need to figure out who all of these are. I feel like this room has a secret, and I'm not 100% sure. Because it keeps alluding to these guys. But it doesn't... I don't know. This is probably locked too. Nope. Guest bedroom. That would stall my death. Does it take it and then give it to me, or does it just kill me? Okay. Bedroom. Is this Hartley's room? Is this Hartley's room? What does this say? No, this is not Hartley's room. I need to genuinely find Hartley's room. So we go through the gymnasium again. Alright, spare room. I think this is a dead end, just in general. Servants' quarters, I think, are new. Oh, there's so many keys. Doesn't help me. Sand and flan? Maybe... Oh, they have multiple meanings. Oh, no. Oh, no. Unless I'm... That's not flan. Oh, this is Hartley's room. There are 12 major keys. Green memos in Hartley's room are always false. Payroll. What does that say? Payroll issued for the week of 11/1. Oh, 10 gold. Okay. This is Hartley? Hartley. Yes, this is Hartley's room. Okay. That's it? There are 12 major keys. Okay. So there is not 12 major keys. $11.8. Ooh, okay. So 11.8. So that's November 8th? Okay. Hartley, I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude, always interrupted with tactful and polite repudacious and total and polite reputations from you. Okay. I had always known this final letter would give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post in service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live and the remainder of your years on your own terms. As scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better suited to meet the needs of the young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, My instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trainsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims and games and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I know the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, friend, Hubert. That was actually kind of an awesome message. A sad one, but an awesome one. So, Flan and Sand? I don't know. Yeah, that ends the day. So I did get a few permanent upgrades. And a few more informations. But I don't know what I'm doing. Save and continue, obviously. How long have we been streaming for? Oh, only an hour. Okay. Let's keep going. So, 11-8. Okay. Again, first things first. You know the drill. We gotta go to the shed. And hopefully get the shelter. So, my next plan is to connect the boiler room. Make an offer and receive a blessing? Protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red room. Shelter tool shed. Ooh, okay. All of these are really interesting. Make an offer and receive a blessing. I don't have gold or anything, but I'm still gonna take that. Yeah, I don't have anything. Hello, what's going on in here? Making an offering of gold may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Okay. So it wants gold. But I don't have any. So we're gonna pretend like I never saw that. We'll come back at the end of the day. I guess the objective for today is get a lot of gold and connect the boiler room to the laboratory. Okay. Queen? And Ace. Are these paintings relevant? Okay, Queen of Diamonds, Ace of Spades. I'm writing that down. I don't know if that's relevant. Queen of Diamonds and Ace of Spades. See, like, some of these are easy. Some of them, not so much. Alright, let's go this way today. Parlor Corden could be good. Pry bar, crowbar, pray. So it's gotta be pry. Yeah, it's gotta be pry. Pry and pray. Again, gives me an A. Do I need to take duplicates or no? I hope not. I hope that there is a limit to this madness. Okay, so pantry or nook? Pantry, because it gives me gold and a bit of food. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 gold. Storeroom or West Wing Hall? Let's go West Wing Hall, because that connects beautifully with the rest of the house. Plain and plan. Okay. That's what I thought the original was going to be. Another E. I'm going to put these into a word scrambler later on, see what happens. Nursery actually could be good, but I'm going to go closet for the 2 items. Ooh, especially with a shovel. Okay. Passageway, chapel, or spare room. All of these do not do what I want, so we're gonna go chapel. Because at the very least, it's not too bad. Again, there's gotta be a secret in this room somewhere. Where maybe in the pews. I feel like there would be. But I'm not seeing it, so I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something to do with the statues? I don't know. So we got storeroom, guest bedroom, or security. We're not off to a good start here. I'll go guest bedroom. Get this out of the way, maybe search it. Hopefully there's something in here. Quick note, thank you for the weekend. Yep, okay. Alright, that being said, back to the entrance hall. That was a very uneventful hallway. Genuinely. So let's go north. See what oh. Oh, okay. Good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Oh, thank you, Miss Babbage. Parlor, that's a dead end. Bedroom, that's a dead end. Commissary uses a gem. I'll take parlor, because that at least gives me gems. Oh, coin purse. That's nice. And it's very helpful. Alright, let's play this game again. The black box is... okay. The black box is true. Black box is empty. Alright. You're lying. Which also means you're lying. Right? Wait, no, this doesn't help me. You're telling the truth. The black box is black. Which means one of you two is lying. Which means both of you are lying. which means you have the gems. Okay. I needed to... Oh. Bridge and Bride? That's another G. G, I need to move my letters over 2 spaces each. That's great. Okay. Extremely difficult for me here, game. Alright. So. Okay. So now I have enough for the Nook. Oh boy. This day is going horribly. To be fair, it could be a lot worse. Corridor it is then. Things are going great. Need to bath. That one's easy. Bath. Bat. It's an H. H is not a new one. Okay, I feel like I have all the letters because I'm only getting repeats now. So that being said, bedroom. I need maneuverability here, game. Clock and lock I already got. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a second and like sort the letters out. So I have THESCA GRC AEGH. It almost forms a thing. And then Skagr. I already have C. Skagger. Skarg? Okay, no, I'm definitely missing some letters. Billiard room blocks me off. Storeroom also blocks me off, which means I gotta go security. Mountain and Pea Pod again. Okay, what are some other names for pea pods? Pods. Other names. Oops. Other names. Snaps? Pea pods are commonly known as snaps. Okay. I don't... Snaps Mountain... Mount Holly? Holly, maybe? I feel like that's a bit of a reach. I don't know. I'm trying. Genuinely. Like, cut me some slack here. I don't think I want... I'll do code check. Yeah, code check. Can I check an item? Check item. Oh, there's just a shovel in there. Oh no, I have a shovel. There's nothing to retrieve though. Okay, I'll come back. Wait. Car and cart. Okay. That's just another T. Cart. Car equals T. I need to figure out the mountain one. Dining room would actually be really good here. Like, not only does it connect to a lot of things, but you know, I'm at rank 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, if I can get a straight line going north, just come back, get some steps in. Oh, I have a shovel. This could be good. Turn it. Oh! 6 steps, nice. That was actually really worth it. Coin! So far, really worth it. Pebbles. Nothing. Coin! Is that 5? No, that was 4. This is 5. Coin! Thank you for scaring me, game. Such an error. Okay. I just connected the dots on something. So... Oh! Hi there. Hold on. Thank you so much for the follow. Hey dude, your game is amazing. I do love to join your streaming and know your schedule next time. Add me up on Discord. Okay. Here, let me... Timmy. Thank you, Timmy, for following. Here, you can... There you go. My streaming schedule is kind of just Wednesday and Friday right now. That's what it's been. I say Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, though, because sometimes I stream early. You want my Discord? I believe it is... Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If I remember, I can add you. I don't have Discord open right now. I have it off because of streaming purposes, obviously. But if I remember, I will. I just realized, why is Roblox Gamers a tag? I feel like that should be a tag, but alright. Alright. Anyway. So... Oh, allowance 2. Okay. Yes, use a key. We're going north. To try to get the... Oh. Honestly, Darkroom might not be bad for what I need, but Drawing Room might be better. Like, just in general. Because I'm trying to get to 8 so I can use the dining room. So let's do Drawing Room. I don't think this room has to... Oh, it does have a puzzle. Coast and Coat. Okay, that one's new. Coast and Coat. So it would be an S. We've already had an S. I'm just getting repeating letters. Rank 6 now. So we gotta move north. Drafting solution. Just like a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. That would have been really good. Discovered less common floor plans when drafting in the library. Ooh. I actually like that. I'm not going to use my redraft here. I'm actually just going to go for the library. Door and plane. Door and plane. That is great. What do I do with that information? What do I do with that information? I have so many door and plane. And plane. Okay. I have so many that just don't connect. that I don't know what to do, and I feel like it's the missing letter. Maybe, I don't know. One of these has to connect. One of these has to connect. I don't know which one it is, but one of these has to connect. And then maybe I will get the missing letter that is connecting this puzzle together. Use a key. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 floor plans of your potential floor plans. Ugh. Ooh. All of these are bad. I'll do archives. It's less bad. See, flan and fan. Okay. Thank you. Finally, you make sense. And you give me a new letter. You give me an L. I didn't have an L before. Now I do. Flan and fan. That does confirm that it wants me to use flan and sand, though. Flan and sand. That doesn't make any sense. We do have an L. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to try to make sense of it yet. Okay, we've already been through that. That's locked. Is it locked? Nope. Furnace, more likely to draw. Breaker box. Do we have security? We do. Okay, so we can go back. Set that to high. Paint and pint? Is that what it wants me to do? Paint and pint. So that'd be A. It's not a new letter, but we're getting closer, I guess. Okay, let's figure this out. First off, garage on. Keycard system off. Still need to figure out this thing. Haven't seen anything that tells me what it does. I will look through my notes later on, though. So that's locked, so I can't do anything with that. I'll go down, though. Where's down? Is this down? Oh, this is up. It's locked. This is locked too, right? Yeah. So I need a key. Drawing room is my closest one. Potentially my closest one. So, perfect. This is actually kind of perfect. Okay. And here we have deer and stage, so that's stag. Stag and stage, which I already have. Okay. So let's go back to the archive. Right here. Use. Office, observatory, or archived floor plan. I think I want archived floor plan. Okay, dinner is served. But we're not out of the woods yet. Crow and crown? That's a new one. I think that's also a new letter. Crow, crown. Yeah, that's N. I don't have N. Okay. It's N. That's locked. Okay. So let's head back on courtyard. No, I should go dining room. No, courtyard. I have enough steps. I have enough steps. Ooh. Okay. Where would this take me? Not anywhere good. I think I could rotate this downward. Any way I can actually do that? No. Because I would want it so that the door with the machine... Oh no, then I would still be screwed. Okay, so this is not the spot I want. So let's go archived. See what happens. Bedroom? What kind of bedroom? Maid's chambers? Ivory dye. I still need to figure out what this is about. I need to look at magnifying glass here. Alright, well, we take... It's boudoir. Okay. +2 dye. Okay. What are you? Country stew pie. You know, this game is just insulting me right now. Not yet. I can come back. I can wait. Locked. Next open one. Nowhere. That's it. I've run out. Okay. So I have this now. That's unfortunate. Only because I ran out of keys. Like, if I had more keys, I could probably do this. Okay, check item. I'm gonna check... I'm gonna check the sledgehammer. Can I check another item? Nope. Last thing I need to do is go to the entrance hall to get to the Pin and Pine. Alright, that's an E. I also don't have that one. Pin and Pine. It is an E. I just realized that if I had an I, all of these letters would spell out the scan girl. I don't think that's the solution, but I find it really funny that that's what I've collected so far. Alright. Take my gold. Confirm. General. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Okay. That's not bad. I'm going to have to... Yeah, call it. I can't do anything. I'm definitely going to have to figure out the plan. Like, I know what the plan is. I know what the plan is. Let's figure out the picture puzzle. And then get the boiler room to connect to the... So I can, my plan right now is to connect the Mid-sized villa, okay. Connect to the laboratory. To the boiler room. That is the current plan of action. Save and continue. There was also a broken lever item that I need to adjust. Do I have time for another game? I kind of just pressed continue without actually looking. Oop. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do. I got plenty of time. I got about 30 minutes. Okay, so step 1. Actually gonna leave. Okay, yeah, that's just a normal message. Okay. I'm just gonna leave the allowance there for now. So I need at least one red room per Frank. That's what it tells me. Hovel is probably about it too. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spend 5 gold spread 5 gold in the tomb. Sure, you know what? Let's. Oh. This place is big. Open in the event of my death. Is this the same message? And for all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary day. Nope, to rest. And that same dim, somber fate will fall upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than himself. Then say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition and family tradition. Thrice is a strong tradition. Thrice as strong. Okay. These are chains that seldom bend and never break, and I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be satisfied upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake? Ooh. I need to slow down. Biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's or mine? This is to me, by the way. This is addressed to me. In our youth, we were gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. That what point is there to live another's life at the sake of your own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried beneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. A perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend it, not break to rend, if not break, these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce? More than the wondrous woods and the worldly mountains, this cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this as hallowed ground? Specular? Is that what it was trying to say? To realize that the grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. So she didn't want to be buried there, or they didn't want to be buried there. As in tradition. Okay, Sinclair. So yeah, he didn't want to be buried there. Herbert Sinclair did not. He wanted to be buried by the old oak tree. Oh, this place is so big. That looks like a secret wall. Another tomb. Oh. Each of your journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? Is the game telling me that I suck? Because if it is, they're correct. Also lost directions. Oh, we're going back up. Okay. Okay. So... that path and that path are different, right? This path is different? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, I need to figure out how to light that up. Yeah, and this leads to somewhere else. Okay. I don't think I can do anything in there yet, but we'll figure it out. I also haven't looked at Make-A-Wish. Okay. I made a wish. Alright. Don't really have a plan. I could start out with more gold. I don't think that's a good idea, though. Let's go pantry. Take the banana. Small amount of gold. And in pine again. Nook, but I gotta go Bat and Bath, yeah. I'm getting a lot of repeats again. Den. I think Den. Then I can dead end this room if I can. Car, I already did that. Guest bedroom. That is actually a good dead end. Do I see anything in there? I do. I'm going in. This is a good dead end. Because now there's 5 extra gold in the tomb. Commissary. Okay. I like that, actually. Again, with this one. Alright. What do we got? Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask. Okay, I don't know what that does. Metal detector, I know what it does. I can buy... Metal detector's pretty good. But I want a sleeping mask, see what that does. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleeping mask, gain 5 steps. Okay. That's not worth it yet. I'll be back. Nursery, parlor, closet. I think since I have the sleeping mask, the nursery is the best one here. Because now I gain 5 for every bedroom I draft, but I also gain 5 for the sleeping mask. So if I just keep drafting bedrooms, I can effectively gain more steps. I know that wasn't fully worth it, but I also just gained 10 more gold in the tomb. Or 5 more gold in the tomb. Kitchen, storeroom, or bedroom. Honestly, not too fond of the idea of kitchen. I'll do bedroom because that'll give me 5. Coin purse. Okay. So happy that I have some gold waiting for me in the drawing room or closet. I don't want chapel. And that's not a dead end yet, so not too worried. Stare and Star? I think that one's new. Wait, no way. No way, it's an eye! Stare and Star. It is actually an eye. It is actually an eye. The scan? Is that really? That is actually funny. There's no way that's what it's supposed to be, right? There's no way that was deliberate. That's just circumstance, right? Someone please tell me that I didn't accidentally figure this out. Okay, so this is a dead end. I think the closet might be better here. Gem and what is that? Rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Okay. It's not a dead end, but I'm about to make a dead end. Hall. Please, thank you. There's no way it just came out to scan girl. That is, like, insanely funny. This has to be the spare room. It has to be. There is no other room it can be. This can be a dead end. It's not, though, so we'll take the boudoir for the dice. Oh, and the steps. I forgot about the steps. Need to figure out the key to that, the password to that safe. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to the day's draft. Ooh. You know what? Let's do it. Pool. I've never been here. Pry and pray. Okay. What's in here? Okay. Well, that's honestly fair. Honestly fair. You know, I should have known better. Pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you 3 random floor plans here drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. I'll do what I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. Okay. Not a dead end. Not a dead end. Just not helpful. All my items are support items, I just realized. None of them really help me get to where I'm going. Garage corridor, chapel. I'm gonna go corridor, chapel. No, chapel. I'm gonna lose the gold, but whatever. Oh, I'm gonna get 4 gold back, so it doesn't matter. Oh, 5 gold. That's right. Coin purse. Duh. So I could attempt to go that way. Do I want to do that, though? Let's find out. Oh. Okay, let's go north. I think north is a little bit better right now. Billiard room or parlor. Both of these could give me... This one guarantees gems. This one I think guarantees keys. So we're going to go billiard room because I actually need more keys than gems right now. And time to do some math. Okay. I'm going to look around for items though. Items and gold and gems and all that. Okay, nothing. Let me pull up the image of the rules. Okay, here they are. Boom, okay. So this is 2, because it's addition. 8 minus 2 is 6. No? Did I do that wrong? Inside, is it not? Okay. Oh, it's multiplication. Oops. I thought that was subtraction. That's multiplication. That's subtraction, and that's division. Uh-oh. 5 minus 1, so 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 minus 1, so 5 times 3 is 15, minus 5 is 10. No? Did I do that wrong? No, I did that wrong. Oops. Okay. Did I... You know what? Let's just pretend like I did it right the first time. Like... You know, 5... 1, 4... Divided by 2 is 2. You know, 6... Minus 1 is 5. So then we have multiplication of 3. It's 15. Divided by 5 is 3. I did divide... did the wrong symbol. Minus instead of divide. Keycard. Because now we want more keycards. Or now we want more doors. Bath and... Vial? Okay. I'm writing that down, but I do not have a good answer for that. Bath and vial. Vial. Or like potion? I just figured it out. It's tub and tube. Tub and tube. It's tub and tube. Which would make it E. So maybe, that being said, The flan and the sand one is desert and dessert? But that doesn't make any sense. Parlor takes me north, but it's also very risky. We'll do it. It's better than the other options, at the very least. The gems are in the white box. Okay. Statements with the word white are always true. Okay. Statement on the white box is true. So, you're wrong automatically because every box has a statement with the word white in it. That being said, the statement on the white box is true is false, which means both of you are false, which means you are true. Gems are on the white box. Cool. Car keys. I don't need car keys, but thank you. Oh, what? Man and... I don't even know. Man and... I have caps lock on. Man and... We got, like, trees? In a box? A lantern of some kind? No idea. I need this to be multipath. Hallway works. Hallway is the best option so far. Coast and... Okay, Coast and tag. That's what I got so far. Maybe cost? Coast and cost. No, that doesn't make sense. I will resume. Let's go north. Security library, bunk room. Counts as 2 bedrooms, which give me a lot of steps. I don't need steps. Library or security? I'm gonna go library. Because then I might be able to get the boiler room or the clock and time. Do I already have that one? I don't. Clock and tie. All right. One major key, one minor key. Ooh. That would dead end this spot, though. Alright, let's do it. I need to go in here anyway. What do we got here? Secret garden. Okay. And you? Not good with music, but I will read. Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among these scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys in bold words sung by you and by first words the First words on the... Oh, I have to go back to another stream. Okay. Because I remember there being a music thing in one of the previous rooms, but I don't remember which one. Bold words on sheet. Music. Okay, so we have first words on and then the. Okay, anyway. Sung by you. Okay. The ones on you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely growing to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words you've come to seek, and from our choice among all these we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. Spine and pine S. That is a spine, right? Yeah, okay. Pine equals S. Alright. Kitchen study. While drafting, you spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Sauna. Tomorrow you'll start the day with 20 extra steps. Is that yeah, that is doable. Alright, let's do that. Let's go into the sauna. The key. You know, it's great in the sauna. Okay. So we literally only have one option, and that's the hallway. Uh-oh. I have so much gold. Shower room. Luxury items for sale. Only I could take that. I need to re-roll. Gymnasium, I guess? Dark room. No, gymnasium gives me more options. And I have plenty of steps to spend. Oh, what's this? You usually save steps when traveling longer distances across the state and grounds. Okay. I have a key card. It's for you. Laboratory. Oh, I don't have gems though. So utility closet then. So right now I want to have everything on. Actually, I want to have this on. Do I have security yet? Hold on. If I actually have security, I'm being stupid. I don't. Okay. Okay. Use special key? Secret garden? Key does not fit. Okay. Well, I tried. Storeroom, corridor, or bunk room. Corridor it is. This gets me to 8. Kitchen or I'm dead-ended. I'm dead-ended. No! Alright, you know what? Storeroom it is. Alright. Rope in Mount Holly. The estate. Hose and Holly. Is that what it's going for? Does make sense. Okay. Alright, well, since this is a dead end. Room directory. Ah, that's what I was looking for earlier. Since this is a dead end, I am going to take a second and look through past streams on the archive. I'm ending it here, by the way. Manage video. Can I search up? Yes, blueprints, please. Blueprints. Thank you. And just kind of quickly. No. Dismiss, please. I don't want YouTube TV. I do want to set it to playback speed 2x, please. And I'm going to set it up on stream here. Give me a second to do that. And kind of just watch through. It's starting right now. Turn this on, turn this off. Okay, perfect. So if you don't know, this is our archive channel. Anytime we post to it, anytime we stream, it goes directly to the archive channel when we're done streaming. So this is one of the blueprint streams that I've done in the past. And like I said before, on one of the days I was playing the game, there was... Oops, I don't mean to be doing what I'm doing. Yeah, there was a room that had a sheet music on it, and I read it out without even thinking. And I need to go back and find it now. If I did see it, it would have been on screen for a long time, like it is with one of these. I do highly recommend you go check it out. It's just Oceanic Cult Stream Archive. And it's kind of a trick I've been using to help me through the game. Because you know, there's a lot of note-taking in this game. And a lot of it, you know, you can't really remember all of it in one go. So you kind of just got to go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens. Oh, what did I do? Okay. Was it in here? No. Come on. Yes, we know you're hungry. I really hope it's this video and not the other one. Oh, the train came through, apparently. In case you're wondering why Be Right Back Train came up on the screen for a few seconds there, it was because we live right next to a train track. Me and a bunch of people. So, like, occasionally a train will come through and it'll just blow its horn. Usually happens twice a day. So, like, a lot of the times I just mute so that others don't have to hear it. 'Cause, you know, message. This is 8. Oh, no. Wait a minute. 8. Oh, no. First words on the... So, that is 5, 6, 7, 8. And what is it? Message? Message. Oh, no. That's not good. I'm missing 3 notes. Oh no. That's not good. Anyway, I am going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. The 8 is just insane. Having it read 8. I got all of this today. And a goal, which I have misspelled. Connect. There we go. Yeah, and just some other things. I don't really care about spelling because I just kind of write things down. And if they happen to be correct, they are. Just some things that I've been noticing around. If it actually is Scan Girl, first off, why? Also, the fact that a G. G. Alright, anyway. Don't know what to do with it. I do know that the broken lever is an important item. I think I have to use it in the secret garden to pull that lever. I don't know where to use any of the keys, though. So that's going to be fun when I finally figure that out. Okay. I have a goal. I have a destination. Just need to be able to do it. We'll continue this next time. That being said... Oh, why is it recommending... You guys want to watch free with ads? Nile Red, though. That's a good channel. I don't really care about the rest of these, though. Sorry, Beepo. Alright, bye. What a way to end it. What a way to end it. I'm just gonna press stop streaming now.